Hey guys, Westy on the mic here.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Elite multiplayer match. On this one, we have a fun four-player card, a solid layout, and hopefully some fun shots. I'm predicting a couple aces maybe. Anyways, we have Johnny on this card. If he finishes any round or event, he is a threat to win it. Very, very talented, legend of the valley. But the thing is just that he does not always finish rounds, so he's known for two things, either quitting early or just legendary scores and highlights. And look at that, he starts off with an ace, classic. And yep, here we go. Down one to him right away. We'll see how it goes from here. Coming up next, we have Northern Breeze Hole 5. On this one, I like to use the Aaron Christensen line, where you aim over here with the backhand and a strong anhyzer and hope it skips up and in. Whether or not it does, I have not had any issues getting through here to the green yet. Look at all of us up nice and close. So I always will go with the backhand now unless something changes. So yeah, fun little line. Thanks to Aaron for sharing that. And here we go. I have a how do I on this video, Northern Breeze, hole 7. I slide to the right, put the aim point here, then the slightest bit of slightest bit of hyzer with most wins. This was pretty much an ideal drive, going to get me up within 300, all the way up to 275. Two things to miss here. You want to miss that bush, and you don't want to go too far right because that's where the trees get mean. However, they were nice to me. I somehow snuck past them, and we have a tap in for the birdie. Looks like Samson will also get the easy birdie, and then these other two have a little bit of meat left on the bone. And looks like Johnny sneaks just right, and Koopa is just short. So unfortunately, neither of those two can make that one, and Johnny falls back to the pack. Here we go, Highlanders Ridge 2. Generally, I do not like this hole. Tailwind helps a little bit, often more friendly kicks for me. And this is a hole where you're always saying, I hate this hole, I hate this hole. And then it sneaks in like that, and you're like, okay, this hole's not that bad. Koopa and I both take the ace, so fun for us, not so much for the other two. And voila, just like that, up into solo first. Fun little turn of events. Here we have Highlanders Ridge 8. Main goal is just to make this gap. I'll generally go glide, skip, Cloudbreaker, Rive, Paradigm, Zeus, very similar there. And I got lucky to make it there. Johnny wasn't so lucky, and he decides to peace out, catch us another time. One thing about hitting early on this hole is it keeps you from being tempted to make that hero shot for eagle, and you have a nice safe birdie, which generally is good here. And ooh, looks like Samson was OB. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to his follow flight carefully enough, but lost a stroke somewhere. Here we have Highlanders Ridge 7. This one, just in hindsight, should have put more hyzer on it, but now I'm going to need to rely on some good ground play. Lucky enough to get it, while my opponents both were not lucky enough to get it. And with a four wind, anything you can do to get it in here works. And yep, I put a lot of height on it and just barely lifted up there, let the wind just kind of set it in the basket, and was able to sneak away with that birdie while the opponents got the par. And yeah, up two with three holes to go. Want to play safe here, play smart. And I almost here missed the Mando. I somehow it turned on me quite a bit. The wind didn't push me back as soon as I thought it would. Any of those trees had the potential of kicking me out early, and I was lucky to avoid them. And yeah, now I'm going to sneak up for my routine birdie. And looks like Koopa might have had some issues getting across. Might be able to be, oh, nope, just follow flight issues. And he's in for his birdie. We all are actually, so good result there. And hole 8 is Emporia Country Club 2. I like to do the forehand here. I have a few different plays, but with the wind to the left, generally it's what I'll do. And I knew the miss in this situation was going to the right. If I missed left and stayed out of bounds, I would have had to do a flex driver up to the green, and prefer to avoid that option to try to get my par. So yeah. So anyway, here I am, another tap in. I feel like that's a few tap ins in a row, maybe. So kind of nice, smooth sailing. And we're going to end with Emporia Country Club hole 8, I believe. So yeah, we get up here, and with a two-stroke lead, I am telling myself, you know what? Only way they're going to catch you is if you go for, eagle and go out of bounds once or twice. So I'm going to be boring you guys, and I'm just going to lay it up. I'm going to go sapphire, sapphire, and then just, chip it into the green. And you'll probably see a little bit more of that as I post videos in the next week or two, just leading up to the end of the multiplayer season. Going to try to get as high as I can in the rankings, try to lock down that top 25 again, and hopefully, just keep plugging away. But I'll be a little bit less reckless, hopefully, on any videos you see. And look at that, Samson with a long make for eagle. Kind of fun to see that one in the air. And he's not going to be able to catch us, but fun little make there, fun way to end around. And yeah, Koopa got aggressive too, but unfortunately snuck out of bounds on his first couple attempts on that hole. And all right, we're going to check a couple bags here. We're going to start with Samson. Samson, level 106. I'm not sure if it's a new player or an alt, but he's got that fun sapphire. I made that one. Very, very proud of it. Cool disc. Got a couple muskets. Got 3 rives. Water Skip Ballista Pro. Water Skip Explorer. Very interesting. We're going to check out Koopa's next, level 254. Been seeing him more and more recently. He's got the PD, love that. Ooh, he's got the Season Pass flare with a pink stamp, Water Skip Rive. He's got a couple Slamboree discs from Hopsenheiser, very cool. He bags the Tilt. I don't know too many players who bag the Tilt. And then he bags the Essence too, also very fun. Goes Fuse Claymore in the mids, and he goes Hope and Harp in the putter slots. So, fun bag there. Here you go, Johnny. Johnny always has a classic throwback bag. Loves his frogs and wolf stamps. He's got the Bagger Grace. And then he also has the Extra Glide Light Ride that he would have gotten from the season pass. Then he bags 3 Ballista Pros. And as always, he has his muskets there. So Extra Glide and a Skip. And then he, for his water skip discs, bags the Destiny. So kind of fun there. Anyways, very fun match. Thanks for watching.